morning, everyone. Thank you for the opportunity of getting my voice heard. My name is Jennifer Azuma. I have to spell the last name because nobody can read it.
Okay.
That's Chrupalyk. I'm better known by the community by my family name, Kahala Maui. I am here today, and I did hear someone say that I could not represent many of the homeless people and the voters in Maui, but I I object to that because many of the people that would have come down here this morning had no place to take a shower, clean clothes to put on so that they could be presentable before the county council. With that being said, I'm here to testify over PIA-61 to say no. That is not a solution to our problems. I've been homeless for the latter part of 3 years. I finally got a place to live. I've had, over this past summer, 7 children living in my van down Kanaha. Do you know what that is as a single parent? These were not all 7 of my children. I have 3. But there were 4 more that had no homes, that had no parents, that had nowhere to eat, take a shower, or rest their head at night. And how dare you criminalize anything that they would be able to use or do to uplift themselves. You know how hard and expensive it is to be homeless? Do you know what it is when you don't have a public bathroom to use? Because the porta potties are taken away, because we have money to incarcerate individuals, but we don't have money to help our homeless, we don't have money to properly educate our children, but we have all the money in the world to put people in jail. Oh, how much that costs the taxpayers. You know, while it all sounds noble, that Maui County should provide a premier paradise island to appease corporate tourism, criminalizing poverty is not a feasible solution to the compound issues that we're facing here on Maui. Neither are building $500,000 homes on poisonous fields that nobody qualifies for, or putting pressure on programs such as mental health kukua and the homeless shelters. Have you tried to sign up to go into a homeless shelter recently? There's a 3-year waiting list. You get 90 days to get in and out of there and get your life together. Do you think housing is going to happen in 90 days? Do we really think that this is a feasible solution that we should be looking into? You know, these programs like Mental Health Kukua, working with the homeless avocation, they don't get enough money to do this. They don't even have enough money to be properly equipped and staffed to deal with this kind of stuff. So where are we getting that by giving these people more fines is going to help anybody? I finally got a place to live. I'm on HUD. I'm on disability. I take my food stamps and I feed the homeless. I take my disability money that should be used for my bills to help them wash clothes and take my gas money that I don't have to get through the month with my children to go help them get jobs. I don't see the programs in Maui are suitable enough to help our citizens. And I don't think, not one way, not any way, on any day should this stuff be criminalized. When you're looking at all the items that are on this agenda for this proposed bill.
I want to ask you to conclude, please.
Oh, I sure can.
Yeah, please, thank you.
Thank you. When you're looking at all these items on the agenda, why don't you think about replacing porta potties and finding other resources to help these people? Why are we criminalizing that? You're costing your taxpayers and your voters more money. Thank you.
Thank you.
Any questions?
Well, wait a minute. I'm the one supposed to ask the question, okay? You want my job, no problem. And that I'd be more than willing to give up. Let me ask you this question. You said you've been homeless the better part of 3 years.
Yes, sir.
And so you have probably stayed at some of the beach parks. And that's, I heard
Yes,
that.
sir.
Okay. No, I just don't
Mile
want
marker 11 on the poly. Kanaha Beach Park.
Okay.
Okay, on the roadside. In parking lots.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. And
Okay. And you said you had 4 children that not your own, that
Yes.
have no parents. The
they have
parents
nowhere to go.
no place to go, they've just been quote unquote abandoned.
Yes,
Is that what you're saying?
yes.
Okay, and so these 4 children, and your generosity and your kindness, you've taken them in and helped them. They attend school where? Here in Central Maui?
There's one that I've recently put him in Youth Challenge.
Okay.
One I already did put in Youth Challenge, and he's now in McKinley Adult School. One is in McKinley Adult School. One is in Maui Waiana. I have one child in Hui Malama, and because they had to close down as a school, My other two children here are homeschooled, so this is their lesson for today.
Okay, okay. And finally, you mentioned about using your disability and your
Food stamps and
food stamps to
resources.
feed the homeless.
Yes, sir.
So then you don't have enough to take care of your needs when it comes to gas and other issues.
Correct.
And that's admirable. My question today, those same people you're helping, do they not qualify for any of these services?
Most of the children that I was taking care of are close to 18 and not capable of doing it on their own.
I see.
And some of them are young adults who were misguided in their youth through, family issues and stuff. And so we're working through those issues to help them get on their feet, get their GED, and get a job so they can get on their own. I have one now who just received her HUD voucher and cannot find a place to use it.
Yeah, and we've heard that many times over, and you're absolutely correct, because I am a vice president at the Homeless Resource Center, and we know we have an extensive waiting list, and we've tried really hard to work on it, but just not enough facilities, greater need
Yes, sir.
and
Thank you.
availability. So, all what you said, I understand, I think many of us feel for that, and no, I have never had that occasion to be homeless. I know what poor means, but I never thought about homelessness because my father, no matter how hard things were, always had a roof over our head, We couldn't do
Yes.
that when we were younger. Any questions for the testifier, please? Seeing none, thank you very much for being here, and we do
Thank you,
appreciate
sir.
your testimony. And again, we're trying to do what we think is right all around, just not for the homeless also. And
Thank
to
you,
make
sir.
that perfectly clear.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Chair,
Thank you.
sorry, was it?
Hurry up, please. I'm sorry, I was ready to let her go, please. Go ahead.
Thank you, Chair, and thank you so much for being here. I was just curious, someone told you that you didn't have the right to speak on behalf of homeless, or the right to speak on behalf of,
Yes.
your situation for others. Who was that? Who
When
tried
I
to tell you you had
Sign the
right?
paper, instead of putting testifying for myself, I put testifying on behalf of, and I put homeless people, voters in Maui, because I'm out there in the community, I deal with people in many organizations, and a lot of people couldn't make it because they have work or they're not presentable to come.
Well, thank you. It took courage for you to come and do that, so I
It did, thank you.
appreciate that, so thank you very much.
Thank you.
Are you done? Okay. Next testifier, please.